Welcome to Shelfside Plays. This is The Quiet Year through TTS. Go over to Daniel. Daniel is pink. And then we have Jake or Quirky Quint in orange.
Hello.
Shadow in the blue. So we have a year to build up our community. Our community is 60 to 80 people. And every turn we draw a card from the deck, answer a question off this little season chart. It's pretty open-ended. And we have a year. There's a deck of cards. Once that finishes, the game ends.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep, and this
So
whole
there's
thing,
no scoring points or anything.
dude, it's just fun. Just story fun.
Trying to tell us a dumbass story. Okay, got you.
Okay, apparently I've already played this game back in like high school or like early college or something. I don't remember anything. Apparently I did some really stupid shit.
I think it's gonna start out kind of serious, and then Daniel's just gonna kind of derail it. Yeah, so this right here is the subway. I chose like a pre-selected one, and we have some abundance, which is scrap metal, and the scarcity is light and clean air. Guess these things are like death marks, like this skull.
Oh, you're a fucking DM, dude. You make them do whatever you want.
So we define what all of those things are.
Oh.
Okay, so what important basic tools does the community lack? Or where are you storing your food? Why is this a risky place to store things?
My vote's on that we lack clothing.
Let's say what important and basic tools does the community lack?
My vote's on clothing.
I'm just gonna say we're lacking in hardware tools. So I'm just gonna write tools.
Okay.
So you guys know what that means.
Okay.
I'm just saying like clarifying hardware tools as in we have no way to use the scrap metal. So that's a big problem.
Okay.
I see.
Action time.
Or we have to decide as a group, but
Yeah.
Let's
You gotta
just
tell us
say
what the
I
project
want-
I'm okay with anything you
I
say.
want to venture outside. I want to go outside to the streets,
Okay.
So to find tools.
So how is this a project? Is there like some rubble like blocking it?
Yeah.
No, we're just really scared. It takes us 4. Wait, what? How? What's the in-game time for like a fucking action or a turn? I guess.
It's a week.
Like I said, it just takes us 4 weeks to leave because we're that scared of going outside.
Okay, so we're buffering up
Just
the
gotta
keyboard.
work up the mentality.
Like we always go like halfway up the escalator. And we're like, and we just run back down.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we've been in the dark for so long that the light hurts our eyes.
Oh, is it my turn? Shit.
Yeah.
All right. I got 9 of hearts. So,
Oh boy.
Okay, so charismatic young girl. All right, she's like, okay, we need to fucking get guns like right now. Okay, so that we can use that shit to kill things outside for food. So once we are outside, all right, we're gonna go and storm the local Walmart and get their fucking guns. All right, and we're gonna say that's a project that it's gonna immediately happen once we go outside.
Okay, but how does she know there's a Walmart?
Because
Wait, what?
she fucking lived in this city. We are somewhere in the middle of fucking Texas. All right, that's location now. All right, just bam.
All right.
We're in some subway,
Wait.
Texas.
I'm confused. What's this one? Why is it 1?
I don't know. I guess it should be 5 technically, huh? I know 4. 'Cause
Yeah.
It should coincide with that. Yeah. Okay. Oops, my bad. So that's an ASAP thing to
Sure,
do
but
once
now we
we go
take the
outside.
dice. So now you do your actions. So you can discover something new, you can make a project, or you can... I forgot the third one.
Wait, so when it says who joins her endeavors, everyone joins? There's like 60 to 80 people.
We'll say like 10 of them go along, and then for my actual fucking action.
Oh, hold the discussion.
So while this girl is like telling people we need to get some fucking guns because reasons, a fish man pops out of the water here, and he's just like slarp slarperty slurp, and he has a fucking spear.
That doesn't look like a fish, man.
He needs
I'm
some
drawing the fins. Jesus Christ!
There we
God.
go.
All right.
Looks like
Yeah.
a
So
wizard.
a fish man comes out of the lake, and he's just there chilling now.
Okay,
And he's
sure.
like,
All right, I'm getting some Cthulhu Lovecraft vibes from this, but all right.
Also, I'm just gonna add. Let's just say there's this blood just coming out of that fucking spear. Just like
Sure.
he definitely just
That's how
stabbed
he
something
blinds
entirely.
the enemies and gives them blood-borne diseases.
Alright,
Just shoots it in their face.
Okay, all right, interesting. Okay, so we have some conflict. Cool.
Yeah, see, no reason at all that the girl wants to get guns, right?
We better get those guns fast.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
scrap metals, but we just get a bunch of gunpowder and actual tools. We could just make our own shitty guns.
Alright, 5 of hearts. Okay, let's see the first one. There's a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? The reason why this is marked with a skull is because there's rumored to be cannibals there. And if you
Ooh.
venture too deep, they will take you away and eat you. Okay, let's hold a discussion, right? What does the community think about this new fishman?
He's a threat, for sure.
No, I said we talk to him, but we need guns first before we talk to him.
True, true.
Alright, this is so we can discern his motivations, and if things go south, then we have guns.
I think we should just leave it alone.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
yeah.
I think we should get at least some weapon before getting closer, but I'm assuming he's not going to come towards our camp, which I think our camp is more in the middle, like this area.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming, or here.
Okay, grab a card. And 3 of hearts. Let's say someone from the outside world finds our entrance to the outside world, or they hear us trying to get out from the other. So we'll just say someone climbs down and we don't know who it is, but they know that someone is on the other side of this door.
We know there's someone there with the baseball cap who knows we're here, and
Yeah.
he's just like chilling there.
Hey, did we take the dice down? When are you supposed to do that? Just after your card?
Just
or
after
what?
you draw the card.
Okay,
Oh,
we can
okay.
take these down.
Okay.
Once they hit 0, they're complete.
Wait, so how do we decide the
Okay.
fucking outcome of a project? Do we just say it just happens?
The starter of the project decides.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's ended early by some kind of event from the deck.
I feel like a project that we should start should be building some sort of defense kind of thing. I want to start a project. So if this is our living space kind of right here or whatever, then maybe we should start building up a wall or some sort of thing so that people from the outside world or this scary dude down can't harm our community. So should I just draw a
Don't
wall
draw the
right
whole
here?
thing, just draw the bottom.
And then how long do you think it would take to
That's
complete
a pretty
that?
big wall. I'd say at least a month.
Okay.
Really? For a wall?
Well, what is a wall made out of?
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, we have so much
I was
fucking scrap
thinking
metal. I give that a week. Come
scrap
on.
metal.
Oh, then it'd probably be
Oh.
1 or 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, a flimsy wall, kind of
Yeah, basic.
I don't know, man.
Basic defense.
I wouldn't put my faith in scrap metal if a fish guy was running at me with a freaking spear with blood.
Hey, if
Yeah.
it buys me 10
Yeah.
seconds, that's more than enough to fucking poke this fish guy with my own spear. Made out of scrap metal.
Alright.
Okay.
Draw the
Trying to
card.
get guns.
Oh, wait. Did we take down the dice?
Yes. Oh man, the guns are coming.
Alright, 8. An old piece of machinery is discovered, broken, perhaps repairable. What is it? What would it be used for?
Oh, by the way, we should probably start introducing characters soon, because it says to add names to everything.
Oh yeah, who's the charismatic girl? What's her
Her name is, we're gonna call her, we're gonna call her Becky.
Charismatic. Becky.
Alright, write it down.
Her name is Becky. Alright, cool. It's in the fucking chat.
Alright, cool.
We found this piece of machinery down here. And I'm gonna draw a fire symbol to indicate what it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's on fire. Yeah,
Essentially,
okay.
Is some way to create a furnace. It would be useful to, smelt because we have so much scrap metal.
I would make some
maybe-
swords and shit.
True.
Fuck yeah.
So, based on that, I'm going to. Well, I guess these tick first. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We
Yeah,
go
we need
out
the
and
name.
we find some simple tools at Walmart, and I guess Daniel also gets his. Well, Daniel decide what weapons we found.
Alright, so upon reaching the local Walmart, the group finds that it is already a fucking established base, alright, and the fucking jackals are just kind of chilling out there, alright? There's literally
We're not
dozens.
supposed to find the jackals.
Oh, wait, what? Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're never supposed to find the jackals. According to this.
Oh, okay, well, there's a group of fucking raiders there, alright, literal Fallout raiders, okay, there's dozens of them. And it's oh fuck, this is bad news bears. But Becky, using her amazing charisma, manages to flirt with them and distract them all while the rest of the group goes in. And they realize that because this is an American fucking Walmart in Texas, there's literally like a massive stockpile of guns. These raiders are set for ammo for like probably the rest of their lives. All right. So they just kind of grab what they can get and just bring it back because this is literally too much fucking guns. All right. And so on our return trip, all right, because our guys are fucking dumb, they were just like, all right, let's just grab the nearest boxes or whatever. But because Walmart's very nicely organized, what happened to be the nearest boxes was nothing but shotguns. So we just have like 20 shotguns, just like bam, and like a shitload of ammo for that stuff.
Okay. All right.
Nice. Hey, what about this dude? If we finally dig to the other side, there's this man here.
I think you do that, right?
I do that?
Well, no. When whoever finished the project deals with everything about the project.
So upon the raiders realizing that fucking some of the guns were gone, they get really fucking pissed off and they kill Becky because they have guns and they just shoot her.
Oh. Yikes. All right. Okay.
That was fast.
That was pretty fast.
So
the charisma.
Right, she's like flirting with them, right? So it's like, oh fuck. I mean, what the fuck are they doing? She has to be in close contact at all times to do this.
one of our esteemed members of the community, because he's a genius, wants to do something about the furnace. So, guys, what do we do about the furnace? The guy's name is
Can we call him Esteban?
Eric D. Ball. Eric D. Ball.
Wow, he has a last name. Oh man, fancy.
Yeah, Dr. Ball.
Okay, I guess I will speak for the more conservative part of the this community, and that they're a little skeptical of the furnace. They'll think it's a little too dangerous, and they like things the way they are.
So do I represent another portion? Voice crack. Do I represent another portion of the community?
You can say whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, you can literally say all the communities saying this, right? Like whatever, just.
Okay. Let's. This dude right here, since he's my addition, I'll just put him in right here.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Okay.
He's not part of the community, though, right?
No, he's just a random outsider who saw 10 dudes and a girl go out, and then the girl didn't come back, and 10 dudes come back, and they're just holding crates full of shotguns.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you know about this.
Yeah, this is like a community discussion.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, I was gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, you're. Yeah. Okay, I see how it works.
It's
okay,
like
never mind.
Yeah, it's like a town
Disregard
hall.
that.
We're all sitting around like some campfire.
Yeah. Sorry. I approve. I think it's good because we can make more ammo and stuff like that. So.
Kind of need some gunpowder for that, not just scrap metal, though. My take on this is that when our fucking dudes came back with the shotguns, they got unbelievably hyped, and everyone in the fucking settlement is like, fuck yeah, and everyone's going really rowdy about this shit. And there's like already a bunch of guys being like, I want to go outside and hunt some shit. Some other guys being like, I want to talk to those cannibals. And some other guys being like, I want to see what's up with that fish, guys. All these guys just want to put these guns to good use, and no one gives a fuck about the furnace right now.
That would make a lot of sense.
What?
They're kind of like, at first, that's just some cool shit. You see these fucking shotguns we have?
Obviously, the scientist has some plans with the furnace, but he also has some.
Yeah, they're just like, you do whatever, man. We want to run around with these shotguns.
All right, Daniel's turn, I guess.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. So the belief or practice that helps unify our community. So our guys have become so infatuated with their fucking newfound guns that they have started a religion, all right, called shotgunism. All right, and this is literally them celebrating the boons that the shotgun grants their life. And so they have now engaged in ritualistic practices in which you must use your shotgun every day in some capacity that actually involves shooting it at something.
Every day?
Yes. At a minimum once. This is your prayer.
I have a question. There's only 20 shotguns and there's 80 people, so how is that going to be distributed?
Only 20? Wait, no. I said there's like enough for everyone, dude.
Oh, there's enough for oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
No, yeah, because those 10 guys, remember, those 10 guys went to the Walmart. The Walmart's already very neatly organized. Like, all the guns are just in the back, all right? And they just grabbed the nearest fucking crates just full of shit. These are crates. And just hauled ass back. And it's just turned out to be shotguns because it's all organized.
So you're telling me that even the intellectual Eric D. Ball has a shotgun?
They gave him a shotgun. He didn't want it. They were just like, just take this. Like,
Okay.
Violence is not the way.
So yeah, now people are like doing weird shit and they're calling each other like heathens and being like, "This is heresy. You must use your shotgun. You must love your shotgun. You must care for your shotgun."
Got it. Okay.
Like, the shotgun will show you the way. All right. The randomness of the spread of the pellets. There's a sign in there. You shoot at a wall. And you try to read the message. That's what God's telling you. Right?
Dude, this community is gonna be so loud.
What's even worse is the fact that we're in a subway. So
Yeah,
you just hear constant ringing from like every corner. All right.
Oh, I just got
And these guys, they do not believe in ear protection. They think tinnitus is a sign of the shotgun gods communing with you.
Yeah, the gods are whispering in your ear.
So you got these dudes who are like borderline deaf because they just hear ringing. And they're just like looking at like these imprints on the walls from like their shotguns and just trying to like look at the like the fucking damage you're doing like with all the pellet spread and just be like, oh dude, I think our god is trying to commune with us in in this so and so way, right? And so out of this absurdity, all right, we now actually have like religious structures, all right? So like a cleric, all right, a fucking guy who's like, yo, I'm the top dog. I can commune with the shotgun gods the best, and his name is we're gonna call him we're gonna call him Booney. So like he is now the authority figure because everyone for some reason thinks that he is the one who can interpret the shotgun messages the most accurately.
Okay.
I feel like
got
there's
it.
going to be some clash between the scientists and the religious gun fanatics
That's what I'm
in this
feeling.
community.
All right, and so for my action, we're going to introduce a new situation. So, a group of dudes has immediately said, "Oh, fucking, we're gonna go and kill these cannibals. We don't want them fucking killing us, right?" And they don't give a fuck about the fish guy right now. Just kind of like whatever. So yeah, there's dudes going out over there, and we sent like a hit squad. There's 8 of them, shotguns at the ready, and they're going in. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
You know what? We're gonna make it a fucking project because
Okay.
I don't want to deal with the answer right now. So we'll make it like a 2-week long expedition. Fuck it.
Okay, got it.
You're very deep in the subway.
And now this ticks down, so what happens with the wall?
We can just say it is constructed a very crude metal wall to protect us in our common area.
Jeez, that's huge. Right?
I mean,
Out of-
it's scrap metal, right? So like,
So we just stack up the
like
scrap
a
metal
sheet
all
of
the way
metal.
to the
I mean, we can melt some of it together to make it like more of a wall. That's probably what actually happened.
Wait, the
I
furnace
doubt
is
we
not
just.
repaired currently.
Yeah,
Oh.
we don't have the furnace yet, so it'd be like very, very like crude smashing, just like bits and pieces.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
like hammers and nails,
Okay, yeah, because I'm assuming we have a bunch of hammers and a bunch of like shovels.
screwdrivers.
I mean, technically, you can use the shotgun as all of the
Well,
above,
instead,
except
we
for the
have
screwdriver.
a scarcity of tools.
Oh, sorry.
Do we, though?
Move that over.
Oh no, so you just use the shotguns as a hammer. You have a stock, you just butt in
No,
things
no,
with
no,
it. Right?
no. The project I did was to go get tools.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you're right.
Daniel,
I
you
mean-
cannot defile the holy shotguns like that. Okay, there's a right place and time for them.
Dude, shotguns can be whatever you want them to be, right? That's the beauty of them.
You will not demean them
Wait,
by
how
using
do
them
I-
for such
How do I?
menial
Oh,
tasks.
this is in a bad place, so I can't click. Oh, there we go.
Okay, should I just go?
Yeah.
So what's the most beautiful thing, or what's the most hideous thing?
In our community? Or like,
Well, anyone holding a shotgun is beautiful.
Yeah, I'm trying to establish some like map thing though. Okay, so okay, got it. So the reason why very little people besides the doctor go in this area is because in this section of the subway there seems to be a lot of dead bodies, and there's a very putrid smell just coming out of it. So this area is very, very empty most of the time, and mostly it's just the doctor there, and he can just bear the smell because he's so interested in the furnace. But there's just piles as far as I can see down this corridor. They look like dead rats. There's a bunch of poop. There's some human bodies. There's some dead dogs. There's some dead cats. Yeah, it's just all in this area. Eric D. Ball has a complaint to the town hall. He says it smells so bad he can't put up with it anymore. Why is everyone worshipping their shotguns, and why don't they just spend their time and energy to clean up this mess so we can get something productive for the community? What say you?
Wait, how would they be smelling shit if it just smells like gunpowder all the time? Like, you're probably not gonna smell a dead body. It's gonna be smelling shotguns, like, all the
I mean,
time.
no one goes here except for Eric T-Ball, so he can smell it.
Well, I would assume the community is like, let us commune with the shotgun and see what they say. So they just go into the room, and they just start shooting the fuck out of the wall, like, right here. All right, and then you start sniffing the pellet spread on the pattern of the wall, and you say, we gotta clean up the dead bodies. And so they just go in there, right, and they're just fucking just dragging bodies out.
That's a very well. We don't even know what's down there. Like you could walk in there. It's just really dark.
Yeah, we shouldn't. I don't think you should like interject when other people's turn. It's other people's turns.
My bad, I got carried away.
Unless it's your project.
Okay, well, I say the guys are gonna ask the shotguns what to do.
My people say if it's a bad smell coming from these dead bodies, then maybe we should take the dead bodies and use them as fuel for our.
Lamau.
Oh my god.
The scientist community agrees.
Okay, we will have to return to that. And now it's Jake.
So, draw card. Are there children in your community? Oh god.
Yes.
If there are, what is their role in the community? Okay. How old are the eldest members of the community? What special needs do they have?
Hey, what's the term for those delivery boys that they used to have in the army? Like, fucking, they would get, like, preteens that would literally just do nothing but haul ammo to the lines.
Slaves.
No, not slaves.
There was a word for it, I just forget what it was, but yeah, there was an actual fucking term for that.
I mean, you could just say water boys. It's for like sports.
Okay. I'm gonna choose and just say, sorry. How old are the eldest? We're just gonna say, they're about 80 years old, and there's only a few left, and their memory is starting to fade. But we should go and talk to them and see, like, how did our community end up here? Because we're all the young people, and we're born into this mess. They know the whole story, so I think we should go with old people. What special needs do they have? We'll just say their memory is a little foggy. They're struggling with some dementia.
I would believe that the sounds of all the shotguns going off is not helping with that.
Probably not.
Probably have some crazy PTSD. All right.
Okay, so this dude, since we cleared out this door right here, he walks down, and he hears all the loud noises and stuff, and he's like, "Hey, I'm an audiologist, and this."
Wait, you just walk in with just that fucking not secure, dude?
I guess, because we built the wall over here, but we didn't build anything over.
Oh man, the shotgun gods are not gonna be happy about this.
Dude, this guy is brave.
He is brave. He just hears all the noise, and he's an audiologist, and he is like, "Hey, all this noise is bad for your." And then he wants to set up a whatever ear clinic. I don't know what.
With what materials? What the fuck?
So he can charge people and make some money because
What
everybody
is even the
has
currency of our world? Because I will tell you that right now in our colony, the currency is shotgun shells.
So you can make some money off of these people with all their ear problems. So yeah, but he just walks down here for right now. He doesn't really do anything yet. So
He's just chilling there.
yep, he's just observing. He's like,
I mean, it's kind of dark down here. It's we're scarce in light, so I don't know how much you can actually see. You're probably just hearing a bunch of just bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, I guess
he hears all the noise.
You're probably hearing a lot of rattling too. Did you see like shells on the ground everywhere?
Someone took down the dice.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be done right now.
Oh yeah, that should be done. Yeah.
I know how does it resolve.
So the group ventures back out into the light, and they're followed by a horde of cannibals. And they they tell the story of how they went in there, and they're like, one of the guys in the front was like, "Yo, the shotgun gods are telling me to immediately shoot that motherfucking cannibal," because they immediately just saw a guy. They shot him. Okay. But the instant they did that, like, more cannibals came out from the back, like from the darkness. But they started cheering, right? And they just like, "Whoa, yeah, we didn't like that fucking guy. Hell yeah, thank you for doing that. We were about to eat him anyways." And they're like, "What the fuck?" And then they suddenly became best friends. But the cannibals were like, "Yo, I've been smelling some fucking crazy shit. Like, you got some fucking fresh meat over there?" And one of the shotgun guys is like, oh yeah, we have I heard there's some fucking dork who was telling us that it smells like shit somewhere. That might be what you're talking about. And so, like fucking, you get this like parade of like dozens of cannibals following these 8 shotgun fanatics, and they just go over to the fucking, this spot with the dead bodies, and they want to take a look. But something that's of note is the cannibals, they're walking around with fucking torches. Like, not like the British slang for like flashlight. They straight up have like sticks that have fire on the end of them.
Oh, I just realized why every card is a week. Because there's 52 cards.
Yeah, it's a year. Nice. Okay, so once the cannibals are there, what are they doing? They're just eating?
They are investigating this shit. So they're now the group is about to go off in there.
Oh, what's the audiologist's name?
Let's say his name is Murray.
These 8 guys are just escorting them. They're just like staying with the cannibals.
Yeah, they're just chilling out talking. Cannibals like, yeah, I don't care if it's like, it might not be the most freshest thing, but we can just cook them and it'll be fine. And they start getting into a conversation about being like, hey, how you cook all this shit? Like, what the fuck? And there's like, yeah, we just have like a fucking massive like reserve of gasoline. There's just like a gas station that kind of caved into like where we lived back over there. So yeah, we just kind of have that. So that's why we're just constantly lighting shit on fire, and also just helps with cooking meat. And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, nice.
Okay.
Oh, your turn, yeah.
Ace. What group has the highest status? What must people do to gain inclusion in this group? Are there distinct family units in the community? If so, what family structures are common? Families are actually very inclusive. So despite this being, exclusive. So despite this being like one community, there's a lot of like little pockets of different own segregated like families, and they don't really mix.
Oh, so we got a lot of inbreeding going on here. Hell yeah, we're basically literal shotgun hillbillies. Nice.
I mean, post-apocalypse.
I don't know how you got that from what Jason just said, but
You just said we're exclusive, right? So the families aren't fucking with each other, so that means they're fucking amongst themselves.
I mean, you don't know that.
he just decided, yep, that's what's happening.
Okay, anyways.
It's so dark. It's so loud. No one knows.
Hey, what am I doing?
Alright, so usually the praying, or quote-unquote praying, only happens at night, so here's like a thumping sound from deeper within the tunnel. And obviously we've kept our like segregated, little community. We don't venture out past this, but he hears like down this, it's a very long tunnel, and he hears like a echo, just like a thumping echo from deep within the tunnel.
Oh boy. Do the cannibals hear it?
No, this is at night, right? So like he's the only one like investigating the furnace still, and that's why there's no one else. There's not a lot of noise, so he's able to hear it. Like, it's a quiet thumping, so even though it's like echoing down, like it's not enough to like wake anyone else or alert anyone else in the colony.
So these cannibals, once they were here, they went back, or they're just sleeping here?
Sleeping among the dead bodies.
Yeah.
I assume they just go back and go back. And
Oh
forth.
shit! I should have made that a project, right? I keep forgetting that because I kind of left it off as they were about to go in. You just say what they're doing, like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's about it.
So the cannibals are what?
Well, they're ready to go into the dead body cave.
I guess they just went back home.
Okay, well, I guess they're actually gonna go there like on my turn. So fuck it. All right, drawing a card. Where does everyone sleep, or what natural predators roam this area? All right, we're gonna go with natural predators. All right, so suddenly, this fish guy that was kind of left forgotten over there, is finally taking action. So it turns out he was just kind of scouting the area, and he goes back into the water, and then like literally a horde of them come back out. All right, there's like literally just fucking like dozens of them. Okay.
Oh boy.
But you might think that they will just go straight into the colony, but they do some weird shit actually. So they take a hard detour, and they start running towards the fucking cannibals. There's like this fucking massive amount of them that just like they're ready to fuck, dude.
Okay.
Give them some pins. Yeah. All right. Oh, this looks very shitty, but doesn't even look like a person. Where? Okay. So yeah, like just a mob of them go sprinting off towards cannibal location. I can't really call this a project, huh? Okay, so a situation occurs where our guys are like, "Yo, where the fuck are the cannibals?" Right? They're supposed to come back here to help us explore the dead body cave. All right, and so the fucking dudes that were originally there, this is not even a fucking thing. They're like, this is a different group of guys now, right? Because fucking colony's weird like that. All right, they assign people to shit all the time. So now we have a different squad of dudes going over here. All right. Because they've been hearing some ruckus there, right? It sounds like some like, and you hear some guys going, ooga ooga, oh, okay.
Okay.
It's obviously sounds like shit's going down, so they send more guys. So we're gonna say there's like fucking 20 shotgun dipshits that's going that way.
Okay.
20.
Right.
And so the situation is they'd see there's a big fucking like just big ass hole there, right? Goes very deep down. But when they look down the hole, they see at the bottom of the pit, it's a fucking war zone, right? There's cannibals versus motherfucking fish people, and they're like, oh fuck, we need a cannibal bros to help us with their expertise of gasoline and dead bodies, so they can take that shit out. And that's
What'd you
how
go
I
to
will leave the
college
situation. So you have like 20 dudes
Gasoline
peering
and
over the edge, being like, oh fuck. They were not kidding about being down in the fucking depths of a sunken gas station.
So what results in the pit? Do the cannibals win, or do we swoop in, or what?
Oh, no, they're just currently fighting. Our guys are just like kind of like, oh, do I have to actually say a result, or can I just say this is happening?
This every turn is like a week. So if
Oh,
you think they're fighting for more than like a couple weeks,
oh, okay. We're making this a project then. So they're fucking they're going down there.
it's like a
Still
siege.
duking it out.
Yeah, it's a siege.
Interesting.
This is a very interesting project.
We can even call it a project.
Not really, but the projects are supposed to be for like building things.
Well, I mean, it's
I don't know
at the end of the day, it's for like getting this done. Okay.
Okay. But if they die, then we can't. I mean, we'll see. I guess.
Dude, what? I'm the fucking author to start. Let's make them win, dude. Whatever.
Okay, so I guess I go while they're fighting.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a project now.
Right. Okay, the jack. It's gonna be you see a bad omen.
Oh, the one the shotgun's jammed? That's never a good sign. You know how hard it is to jam a fucking shotgun? Those things are like, dude.
Okay, so it turns out back at home, in the little enclosure here of the elderly people, the old people are actually going insane because of all the sounds of shotguns. So yeah, I know 20 people left to go work on this project, but there's still like dozens of people here with shotguns, firing them at walls, trying to find out what the future is. And old people are just like they can barely hear, but since it's such a small area, everyone just like hears the shotgun shells, and they're ringing like every single day, every single night. And some of the older people are recalling childhood memories of maybe seeing a war or
Childhood? Oh, fuck.
yeah, certain family members died, and so they start going more and more insane, and some of them begin to pass out, and others begin to try to walk away, and they're really old, so it takes them a long time to walk away. But I'll say
but we need them.
I'll say
for
it
their
takes about
knowledge.
2 weeks for them to completely disappear down here.
They're going up that way. They're not even going back up to the surface. Okay.
I guess that's the project, so I guess I'm good.
We are starting some weird projects.
That's technically not a bad omen either, but whatever.
What, old people leaving?
Oh, I guess it could be an omen.
I thought you were for sure going to make the omen something shotgun related. Like, come on.
It is kind of shotgun related.
No, as in someone saw a bad pellet spread, and they're like, oh, fuck.
An old man confesses to his past crimes and atrocities. What has he done? We got an old dude here. I'm not going to draw it in. I'm just going to say he's still in the community with all the shotguns going off. And I don't know, he's just kind of rethinking his life. And he eventually confesses to the community that he was the one that got them in the underground subway situation.
Oh
And he
boy.
says, and they're kind of hoping he can give them like like some advice on how to manage down. So he says that this whole situation was created because he attempted to start a like super pristine civilization. You know, like there's a lot of dystopian books about, but it failed. You know, people turned to cannibals. A bunch of people died. This is just the remnants of his previous community he tried to create. So he like brought some people down here, like one of those crazy cult guys. But he wasn't really crazy. So anyway, he brought some people down here and attempted to start like perfect community. We don't really know what his government or that is, what he was going for, but it went wrong. And now there's cannibals and dead people and Scary Lake. So yeah, maybe it went wrong because the crazy fish people had like some magic power. We don't know. His name is. Need to give him an elderly name. Bobby. Poor
Okay,
Denny.
Bobby.
Alright, sure, old man
His
Bobby.
name's
Okay.
Old Man Bobby. Now that we know, like, you know, kind of our origin, where do we want to go from here? Do we just want to try and like restart this community? Do we want to try and leave it? Do you want to try and like, you know,
The shotgun
just go
people
into
want to
normal
ascend to greater
lives?
heights using their newfound shotgun abilities. They will turn the society into one of majesty, one of
We skipped
decadence,
someone's
and actually not of
turn,
decadence, that's a bad word. One of pure, vile, not vile. What's a fucking holy word that's like synonymous with like loud?
Ruckus.
amazing.
It has to have some sort of religious context, though. Sanctified space will become fucking. I don't know why I want to keep saying decadent. It's not a good word for this. Whatever. The point is, they want society to ascend to greater heights using their newfound shotguns. They will turn it into something more than it ever could be by following the way of the spread.
It seems like we should not venture up because there are angry people at us, and I think we have the most leverage down here because we're clearly. I'm pretty sure we're stronger than the fish people, so I'd say we explore that area.
All right, so just kind of stay down here and
Yeah, expand, dude.
do our thing.
Man, to colonize.
All right, what about you, Jason? What do you say?
How are we even getting food, by the way? Like, how are you guys even alive?
That's another issue.
Yeah, that'll come up.
We just want to develop our technology, you know, before we try to do any drastic moves.
All right, that's my turn.
Proud.
Oh, sorry.
There's a
changed
giant
the dice
man-made
color.
structure on the map. Okay, so wait, did we take down this dice?
Oh shit! Right? Yeah, we
No, I
didn't do it.
forgot.
We didn't do it at all.
Should be
Yeah.
a 0.
It should. Wait, okay, whose dice was that?
Daniel put it down.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay. So that was the dudes going down to fight with fight the shit down there. Okay, so so basically the group of hardened shotgun veterans go down into the pit to join the fray and help their cannibal brethren. And so they just start shooting at the fucking fish people. They're in the pit, alright? It's clearly a winning fight because when you have cannibals plus shotgun dudes against fishmen, right? Fishmen are getting fucked, alright? They're getting attacked from two sides here. So the fishmen, they do some sneaky, slithery, like, shit, alright? And they run deeper into the cannibal, the homeland, okay? But by doing this, right, so the fish people, they're pretty good at seeing in the dark, alright? They're used to swimming around the lake, the murky depths. The cannibals they're pretty good at looking in the dark too, just because they're used to that, and they also have torches and shit, right? But our intrepid shotgun adventurers, unfortunately, are not as accustomed. Even though like fucking our own subway place is pretty dark, it's not as dark as like pitch black. Okay, and so they start being scared. They're like, oh fuck, this is some weird shit. All right, we're not down for a situation. But then, out of the blue, his reverence, his holy name, Boomy, the cleric, shows up. And he's like, brothers, you must not falter in the way of the spread. You are thinking too much. You are trying to aim at what you cannot see in darkness. You must let the bullets decide for you. Simply pull the trigger, and the way will be shown. If you cannot see, your gun will illuminate where it is being pointed at. And you're like, oh, fuck, alright, okay, we got this. and they start just blindly spraying into fucking. And as well as you can spray with shotguns. These are all pump action shotguns to make it hilarious. Right?
Okay.
And they're just shooting shit nonstop. All right. And at the end of it, this massacre, right? Just all the fish people, they're fucking dead. And so are a lot of the cannibals. But the cannibals are chill with this because they're cannibals. They're like, fine, whatever, we can eat those guys. All right. In fact, they're pretty happy. The cannibals are like, dude, for the longest time, we fucking hate the fish people because they eat us, but we can't eat them because we're cannibals. Fish people are not human. All right. So they're just kind of like, they're just dickheads. And so they thank our people profusely. And they're like, okay, you know what? All right, so you guys are chill as fuck. Okay, we're not going to eat you guys unless you already have dead people. Give them to us if that's the case. We'll give them a proper funeral and all that. But in the meantime, we will grant you access to all of our fucking gasoline. And our guys are like, oh, brothers, this is good news. We can finally illuminate our own places and have fuel sources for any sort of technological marvels we might want to fucking devise. The scientists, they shall be very, very happy about this. And so the guys come back up and they're like, all right, we got ourselves some shitload of gasoline, you scientists, motherfuckers. You want this shit? Jason?
Oh, I don't. You can say whatever. Like technically, like we don't represent any characters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, scientists are like, fuck yeah. And they just drop off like, okay, so this fucking area with the furnace shit, you got unlimited gasoline now, so we're gonna just type it up over here.
Okay, strangely wholesome. Ending. What we can do to make it faster, on your turn you draw 2 cards, or you draw 3 cards and you pick 1.
Oh, right, that sounds big.
Can we make it like straight? I'm not even kidding. Like fucking 4 or 5. Like I'm like really sleepy.
We'll do 4. Yeah, just to make it even.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh fuck. All right, that was my project, right? Shit. All right, so I'm drawing 4 cards. Hell yeah.
Option select up the wazoo.
So, summer is a time for conquest and the gathering of might.
Oh my God.
So we are starting a project related to military readiness and conquest. So with our newfound cannibal allies who are absolutely fucking just like jubilant at our success at being able to just clear out the fishmen, they are like, we can rise up and build a new society, one in which the cannibals and the way of the shotgun rise above all else. And slowly but surely, our ways of life are intermingling. Like, some of our guys are starting to become cannibals, some of their guys are starting to buy into shotguns as, like, the way to fucking know how to do anything. And so, for our next project, we're like, alright, we're fucking, like, goddamn invincible, alright? So, in our glorious haze of just, like, oh my god, like, we are on a high, we are going to fucking attack the Walmart and take over that spot so we can get even more guns. And so we're gonna make this a 6-week project because it's gonna involve, because we're not purely stupid. So they're gonna send a lot of scouts, we get a lot of information, get as much fucking advantages as we possibly can before we do this massive assault on the Walmart.
Okay, I have a question about the cannibals.
Yeah, what's up?
So, if they're cannibals, who do they eat?
Maybe it's like a symbiosis relationship.
You know what? Let's just say that they haven't told us that. So maybe their pick goes deeper.
About the dice, Ashton. You're supposed to do your project too.
Oh, frick. Oh, the old people? Oh, just to make it easy, they just walk away. No one chases after them, and you hear their old voices going down. Oh, and they just slowly drift off. No one knows, so you have to explore there to find out.
Oh, wow.
All right, cool.
Okay, then.
But yeah, basically, our guys have asked countlessly about, like, hey, so we always see you guys eating random meat. We're like, where are you getting this all from? And they never really give us straight answers.
So how are guys becoming cannibals, then?
They just give us meat.
Okay, got it. Maybe it's like the... Wait, you said we can't eat the fish guys, right?
They don't want to eat the fish guys. We can totally eat the fucking fish guys, but I mean, some of our guys are trying to say, like, oh, maybe we shouldn't eat the fish guys. Maybe we should only just eat other people. And our guys being like, nah, dude, the fucking fish guys is, that's food, man. I'm gonna eat food any day of the week, man. So for my actual action, we're gonna discover something new. So we'll say that the cannibals finally did their fucking job, and they went into the place with all the dead bodies, and they're like, oh, So you know what fucking killed these guys over here is a fucking cave-in. It was nothing spooky there at all. It was just like, oh, just a bunch of fucking rocks fell and some like people who used to be there, and bam, dead bodies everywhere. Cannibals are like, oh, that's cool. We're just gonna do our thing here if you don't mind, and start cooking that shit up. So this is just a random other fucking side room. There's just rubble like everywhere. Yeah.
So, someone leaves the community. Eric D. Ball has all the gas he needs, but something's not quite right, and he thinks that the answers he needs are actually further down this tunnel. He might have heard heard a bit of thumping before, and he heard the old people walking down, but he never heard them die. He doesn't think they're dead. He thinks they just slowly walked out. And so he believes there's something more there, and maybe some parts he needs for the furnace. So he actually leaves, and he says he'll be back in 3 weeks.
I mean, he has a shotgun. He'll be fine.
Predators and bad omens are afoot. What measures do you take to keep everyone safe and under surveillance? So,
Surveillance.
Surveillance. The surveillance state. Oh my god, it's happening.
we assigned some guards to guard the community space, and they got guns. Yeehaw. That's it. Oh, I forgot I gotta take action. Start a project, building like some, better fortified defenses, turrets, and like, little sniping towers. Or not sniping, I guess, but whatever. Defense towers. And I'm done.
Jason.
How many do I draw?
Four.
Dude, that guy is still chilling there, huh?
Yeah, I didn't draw any cards to where I put him in the story, but I hope to eventually.
Oh, wow, we finished summer already. Here, I'll delete it. Oh my god, it was a very quick summer. Some weird weather.
Sure, let's sabotage this project so the cannibals get.
Yeah.
Religious people don't like the scientist community, and Kennedy Ball was the smartest out of them, so they build a wall to keep them out.
I'll build another wall.
Oh my god.
But like they build like a blockade here.
No!
What was that project originally supposed to be?
Who's blocking? Sorry, who's blocking it?
The religious people want to block the scientist out.
Oh yeah, okay.
He went to go look for special parts for the furnace.
They think it's a waste of time, and they don't need that part of the community anymore. So, all right.
Yeah, but they got you gasoline though. You have energy now. You have fuel.
So now the discussion is how do we keep our community, shotgun pro, we need our shotguns. How do we conserve our shotgunism?
Well, this is why we're taking over to Walmart, because we obviously didn't take all the shotguns, and obviously they also have other guns, but the priority there is to also make sure that we control all the shotguns.
They say a good defense is a good offense, so that's why we're going to Walmart.
Like, we'll start establishing, like, cultish ranks, like, really fucked up, like, hierarchies, or, like, the lesser people use guns that aren't shotguns. And all the OGs that are part of our original crew, all the guys that got shotguns, they're, like, the real deal. They're the highest ranked cultists,
Yeah, precisely. And then lower levels we can start limiting their ammo, especially for kids. That you get, like, a certain amount of ammo as, like, a coming of age.
Kids get ammo. Alright,
Okay.
Jimmy, here's your ration of ammo for the day. Go shoot some walls.
Go find
We'll have a program called the Kindergardians.
Kindergartens. Yeah.
Sick discussion.
So Eric D. Ball is mad. He's gonna come back and mess you up with his furnace.
These are the elite guardians. They gotta have red helmets.
They're dual wielding shotguns somehow. Oh, then they have a kid underneath them. Who's pulling the pump back.
Alright, let's stir up some drama, dude. We need some fucking shit happening. I'm gonna go with the strongest among you dies. What caused the death?
Oh,
So, in the schism, the rift that happened from the division of the scientists and the cultists, the shotgun cultists, some of them were very distressed about this. Some of them like the scientist guys, like, dude, man, without the scientists, we wouldn't have shotguns. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with these people, right? And so obviously a lot of drama is happening. A lot of people are pointing fingers, right? People are shooting their shotguns more than usual because they want answers, right? They're trying to commune more often, right? But in the chaos, especially because more of the area has been sequestered off, they have less space to shoot their shotguns with. And so accidents unfortunately happen. And one man who was particularly devout, right? He was like, I need to find the answers. He's literally shooting like every single fucking like hour, right? That's how often this guy's fucking shooting. And without realizing it, he's shooting in the darkness. He's like, oh, the way with the shotgun to spread, it will guide me. And he realized that, and when he shot, he hears like an oh, and he's like, oh no,
Ooh.
and he runs forward, and he sees there, lying with his chest fucking ripped open by buckshot, is Booney.
Oh boy.
And Booney's like, oh, it was to be that I would return to the grace, to the way things are meant to be, by the method of the spread. Oh, and he's dead. All right.
The best way to die, by friendly fire.
And everyone's like, oh, no! And he's like fucking, the Arc Priest, the Arc Cleric, Booney is fucking dead. There's now a power vacuum. And everyone's just like, alright, here's what we're going to do about this. So, in order to secure our religion, to see who will be the next one who can commune with the shotguns the most accurately, alright, they need to be selected through trial. And how that's going to happen is once we take over that Walmart, alright, the guy who can go in there and find the fabled full auto shotgun that is a legendary shotgun that we only know exists thanks to the fucking scientists, right? Whoever is the first to wield that beloved weapon, it will be the new leader.
Okay. Finders
But
keepers.
the scientists are like separated from us. Or
Yeah,
from
but we
the
still
rest of the
value
people,
them,
aren't they?
because without them, we wouldn't have the gun.
Wait, I was under the impression that that only one scientist left and the rest are here.
Oh,
Or you
okay.
talking about one guy.
Well, I thought Jason said that all
Just
scientists
cut off
is
the
left.
guy who's obsessed with the furnace.
Oh.
It's just one guy.
Oh, just the one guy. Okay.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll say the drama is caused by the guys who were friends with that guy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Alright. And for my actual action, so let's make some weird shit happen. Alright, I'm fucking, whatever, I don't give a shit anymore. Alright, you know what, a fucking Kraken shows up here.
That makes sense because since the fishmen all died, there's like a power vacuum in the lake. So that was able to grow stronger and stronger.
Alright, cool, that's my fucking turn, I don't give a shit anymore. This thing is massive, right? It's like fucking like 200 feet tall. And probably like 800 feet wide.
Okay, alright.
Maybe it's trying to escape the subway.
Yeah, like you can fit into the fucking tunnels.
I'm gonna have some fun here. So, the community becomes obsessed with a single project. They're just so obsessed with getting into Walmart and actually establishing a hierarchy because the power vacuum is just so confusing now. So we're gonna increase this by 3. And then every other project just fails because they're so invested in Walmart.
No.
Wait, did we already? Alright, so the day has come. Our people are like, alright, now that the leader is dead, we need to fucking accelerate the process, okay? We do not want to attack them during the winter. We will not be like those dipshits in history who attacked Russia during the winter. Never fucking do this. Alright? And so, with all the resources being put there, they accelerated they mobilized the fucking forces, alright? And it turns out this attack on Walmart is a very, very scary prospect, because all of our esteemed scouts that have been sent out have reported that the Walmart is fucking massive. There's probably hundreds of raiders in there. So, like, this is going to be a very uphill battle. And so, to finally be able to fucking do this, we're like, we need to establish, like, an actual fucking, like, equilibrium of arms. So, we have drawn up the most insane fucking truce with the cannibal guys. It's like, you guys are so well beloved, accepted within our community now, that we bestow upon all of you our shotguns. And it is this day that's forever commemorated as like, oh fuck, like the coming of two groups, fully in harmony, the cannibals and the shotgun cultists. And in this newfound brotherhood, you're like, alright, in the night, we will strike down these fucking raiders. And they go out there, they're sprinting across the open field, the open parking lot, into the Walmart. Alright. And there's like a skeleton crew of raiders that are manning the place. Right? And they're like, oh my god, what the fuck? There's hundreds of dudes Like, most of them are fucking butt-ass naked because they're cannibals, but there's also other normal-ass looking guys, and they all have shotguns. And they are blasting away this Walmart, right? It is some fucking guerrilla warfare. It is some thunder, I don't know what you call that German tactic that used in World War II. It's blitzkrieg. Yeah, they're going ham in there, okay? And basically, this also what made a very game over for the Raiders, that thanks to all the scouting that happened earlier, right? There's a select group of dudes who are also very power hungry. And the first thing they did, right, is like even before the fucking attack started, they like snuck around the back, went into the fucking storage, okay? And guess what they all fucking did? They immediately started rummaging very quickly. And one of them, we'll call him, we'll call him Kentucky, okay? Kentucky was the first one to find the glorious fucking full auto shotgun with that drum magazine, and this thing is fucking beautiful. It's like it's an AA-12, just straight up. All right. And he's like, brothers, I have found it. I will lead the way to our glorious fucking ascension of the spread. We will spread the spread. And everyone's like, they're all very hyped. They're yelling. I would yell very loud right now, but I don't want to disturb my house. And they rally around him because they're immediately like, he's the one. He found it. He's the new leader. And so the Raiders, they're obviously very distracted by the full-on like front fucking that is happening in the parking lot. That they did not realize that there was this group of elite dudes in the back. One of them with his full auto shotty, and he kicks open the back door and he's just gunning down all the guys who are trying to wake up from their cots and make it to the front lines. It is a war on two fronts. They were pinned down, and both sides had shotguns. My God, you are going to get blasted to bits, blown open every single fucking time that happens. This is not fucking cool for the Raiders. They are trapped in their own Walmart. It is fucked. And so, after a hard-fought victory, in which many lives were lost in the parking lot, they managed to take over the place, and the cannibals and the cultists had a fine feast upon the Raiders. And the Walmart is now securely under our control.
I was hoping for a surprise ending where Murray would get the fully automatic shotgun, but I guess that didn't happen.
I made a new character in Kentucky. What's really fucked up is Walmart has a lot of canned food, but like they're just eating the bodies.
Okay, so from what I understand, the community is a little fragmented. There's people down here, and then there's like the war guys who are living in Walmart right now.
And then there's
No,
Murray.
they're not living, but this is just like another, like territory. So there's like supply chains going back and forth now.
Got it, okay. And I'm assuming all of our problems about water are solved.
Well, there's a lake, remember? What? We never...
No, it has the Kraken in it. Right
You
now.
can't drink from there, yeah.
Oh, I mean, beforehand, fuck, yeah. But I mean, yeah, now it's just... Well, if it's snowing, there's probably you can just melt the snow, right? So, yeah. We have infinite gasoline, so it's all fine.
One sunken gas station provides infinite gas.
I mean, if none of us... Okay, if no one has, like, a car, think about how little gasoline you're actually using. If it's actually just one whole-ass tank, like those giant round things that are just underneath the gas stations.
Yeah. I mean, they're not burning it very efficiently, but they're not burning it that often, so...
They're basically using it for torches and cooking shit, that's so little.
The Frost Shepherds arrive. The game is over.
Yeah, drawing king ends the game.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The game is ended.
All right, let's look at the ending prompt. Is if there's something?
It just says the Frost Shepherds arrive.
Wow.
I mean, what am I supposed to do with a
Murray.
guy who's just chilling outside of our place with like nothing to offer?
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Like he wants to fix our ears. Oh, ooh, wow, whatever. Fuck it, dude. Tonight is the way of the gods.
This year was not quite at all.
We become the start of a new civilization, like a new country, because we have the resources and the people. Like, give it like 100 years, and this will look like a fucking actual city again.
I'm under the impression that the people who walked away here just kind of died, and then the scientists just died.
The one scientist, I mean, right?
Yeah, sorry, the one scientist, and then
This
the
Kraken
Kraken
takes
probably
over.
gets gunned down by like you just get like a freaking wall of people with shotguns and just shoots it down, and then you eat the
Or
Kraken.
Murray takes him on single-handedly.
Possibly, maybe like he's the only one that can hear, right? So then the Kraken has like some weird like sound thing, and he is able to like play around that.
I mean, the Kraken's got a shit post. I don't fucking care about it. What I think is the more pressing thing here is that with the established supply chain between the Subway and the Walmart, all right, these are two very fucking great establishments to have, and are an excellent set piece for them to build the beginnings of a great new civilization.